These are the, I think it's a flowering bud or tender fruit, one of the two, I think tender fruit of this Antidesma. This Antidesma, it's a very interesting plant that has lot of potential as inside gardens and all. Antidesma means anti-poison in Latin. Desma means poison, it seems, and that's why it's called Antidesma. That's the group, family group name of these plants. And in India there are about 4 or 5 varieties of this Antidesma. One is Antidesma acidium. Then one more is Antidesma montanum, and then Antidesma alexiteria, and as Antidesma gasambilla. So 4 or 5 varieties are there, and the Indian varieties are they look somewhat alike only. This is a kind of a hallmark, this type of berries, and they become red and finally black when they are fully ripe, and they are edible and very tasty little fruits. And it's a big family of over 150 or something species, this Antidesma. And Antidesma family is represented mainly in Indonesia, and then this Malaysia and those regions, South China and all. But in India also we have a few varieties. Now our Antidesmas, they're there all the way from Pakistan to Sri Lanka. It's already becoming a little bit ripening has started. So now this Antidesmas, the ones that are there in India, that is that acidium and then this montanum, all these are quite small trees, and they grow in the forest edges because they need a little bit of sunlight. It's not fully under the sunlight, under the canopied forest they cannot grow. They need partial sunlight. So you will find them on roadsides, edge of forests and such places. And these fruits are edible, and birds and all are spreading it around. Then if it is grown as an independent plant, it's a very pretty little thing, growing up to some 20 feet like that. Not too big, small tree. And leaves are quite nondescript, but leaves also edible, it seems. It's a sour leaf. Then so this I can't show you a full plant because I couldn't locate a nice specimen. So these Antidesma, they are it's worth for people to, serious gardening buffs, to look into this species and to introduce it in their gardens and all, because these fruits children will enjoy it, birds will enjoy it, and then it's a native tree. So that's all. It has all the characteristics, and it's a small tree also. So it has all the characteristics of a good garden shrub or small tree. And it's a excellent candidate to be planted in gardens where you want native birds to come and the children to enjoy the colorful fruit. They become quite pretty when they finally ripen up. Then one more interesting information I got about this Antidesma. It seems there is something called PTC compound, and that is affecting the taste buds. And there is a category of people called super tasters, and they're who are used in the professional tasting and all. And then while doing some studies, they found this Antidesma has a compound that has an inverse relationship with this PTC compound. And people who are heavy smokers and all, they have less threshold of sensitivity to taste. So if one is having high sensitivity in the tongue, then this taste is pronounced. So something to do with taste buds and ability to taste. Some chemicals are also involved, so it's worth to study, and I'm sure it has some commercial applications also. So those of the people who are interested in those chemicals and all, they can look up that subject. And so this is a little bit about Antidesma. It's growing in this kind of forest edge, and it is something that's worth to be collected and grown by us.